first time, it's going to suck. The second time, you're going to be like, what the heck? The third time, you're going to start getting some adjustments. If you do it for 6 months, you're going to love it. And you're going to get hooked. It's a good thing to get hooked on. Right? So what you measure, you can manage. And what you manage, you can, say, multiply. So what you measure, you can manage. And what you manage, you can multiply. Wow. And if you can't measure your money, how can you manage it? You can't manage it. And if you can't manage it, you cannot increase it. The goal is to increase your money. It's to increase your wealth. Habakkuk 2 verse 2 says, write the vision and make it plain on a tablet. So he will read it, will run with it. So you have to write it down, track it, put on a budget, accounting spreadsheet, whatever you want to do it. Because if you don't do it, you will forget what you're supposed to spend the money for. For those who are Dave Ramsey fans, he tells his fan to, when you start going out of debt, trying to come out of debt, he tells his fan to make sure they write the budget down and make sure that if their income is below their means, they got to start selling things in the house. Sell the chairs, sell the TV, until the kids might think they are next to be sold on a list. Sell everything and pay your debt. And then that way you start working your way back, right? You pay everything down and you start working your way back and you find yourself getting back onto track. But for you to do this, he says you must start with a budget. Because that budget will tell you where you are. A budget is, what do they call it? They say a budget is you telling your money what to do, right? It reveals the truth about you. Because it reveals exactly what you are doing with your money. The key point here is tracking your finances allows you to make informed and faith-aligned decisions, right? Because if you don't track it, you cannot make informed decisions. Our last one says, teach your children to know their money. So not only do we teach ourselves, but we need to teach this to our family. So a financial literacy is a gift you pass on to the next generation. But let me ask you, how would you pass this on if you yourself don't even know how to manage your own money? It'd be difficult. The Bible says a good man leave what? Inheritance to his children, even though I'm like, God, are you sure? But that's what he wants us to do, right? And so if you're going to leave your money to your children, isn't it good you teach them how to manage it? Because if not, they're going to misuse it. So passing that gift to them is very important. And sometimes they will not listen. We're trying with our kids, you know. Sometimes they won't. It's good when they are younger. You can start mowing them, and they might get it. But when they get to certain age, it's so hard. But you still, as a parent, must try your best to pass on the financial literacy to your kids. Now, don't let them grow up in confusion or fear around money, right? Don't let your kids look at money like evil. No, money is not evil, kids. But you must be in control of it. Money cannot control you. Don't be afraid of money. You have power over money, right? You have authority over money. So they will not be confused. And so when they have money, when you inherit, because when you inherit something, you might not have been able to manage that thing because when you are growing up, you might not have that much fun. Now imagine a child that all they earn is $50,000 a year, now have to inherit millions of dollars with no teaching and management. Number one, it's going to freak them out. They'll be confused. Number two, they'll misuse it because they don't know what the heck to do. So your goal is to teach them not to be confused or be afraid of money, but to understand how to manage it so they can pass it on to their children. And C, teach them biblical values of stewardship, generosity, and planning. We must teach our kids that this thing is not our own. It belongs to God. You know, we have a trust that we've created for our children. And in that trust, for the kids to inherit this money, they must be Christian. I'm sorry, I put that in there.